after show time. 42 minutes later, and since I don't know if it's Stream Deck or OBS that mutes the mics on us sometimes on that credit thing, but we want to thank CF Beauty for running everything in the background on all the shows, as well as BME and Shayna Caldwell and Skits Crasher and PJ CNET for today. And Maya Atkinson is popping by as well. And I'll be joining her this Sunday for Bad Science Sunday. There'll be a community post out and whatnot, so you can all come over and check it out and have some fun. So yeah, sorry, we fucked up. What are you going to do?
No, you fucked up. No,
actually, the technology did. It was the right color on the button, and then when we hit credits, it did the switch, and I didn't notice. Right? I'm just talking. Then drives me crazy. I don't know what automation is in there that I programmed that is now backfiring. I have to fix it.
Yes, please. And I was thanking all the people, the lovely people who do like donations and memberships and all that. Thank you very much for my membership. Yeah, because I don't want to bloody pay for it. What am I going to do? Come to the shows early? Yeah, see the show early that I haven't done yet. Yeah. But anyway, thanks for, and also, don't forget we've got little Sergeant Buckchuck down there. So if anybody wants to, give him something to do, make sure you fill that little gap in between Sergeant Buckchuck and his mate Sergeant Buckchuck and
Chucky Bucky. No, what was the other one we had? We had a different name as well, so we could use the two of them. It was Buckchuck and Critterpunk. Critterpunk's the one that always has his shirt on in mirrored reverse, so you can't read the words. He's a punk. I'm having that allergic reaction to herbals, so hold on, I'm just dying here.
Live on air, you saw it first, exclusively on the Shills.
It drives me crazy. I don't know how that happens. Well, I do know, but it doesn't affect when puffing. Just, I got to make sure I clear my hands better.
And let's face it, you are a massive puff. Yeah. So, someone said, are they twins? Well, it could be. They could be brothers. They could be sisters. We don't know. All we do know is that any donations come in for Sergeant Buckchuck, we make sure we hire him a pretty full dumpster that he can just dive in and just do what he likes in there and just have a whale of a time.
We're gonna steal Benny from that freaking pump. We're gonna steal the Benny from the pub and make it Buckchuck's home.
I think that's so funny. They sell merchandise and stuff for it, and Disney is looking at them going, "Wait a minute, it's our bin. You can't sell merchandise on one of our products. That's copyright." The lawyers are saying, "No, it's just a bin. Yeah. You can't copyright to utilities."
Are the bins numbered, or is it just the fact that they didn't have one in front of the place? Like, do they always get the same bin? How do they know?
I don't know. Well, there was some kind of plaque on the front of it, so maybe the plaques are different on the different bins. I've never been to the Epcot Center in Florida, so I wouldn't know. But
I've only done the California Disney one, not Florida.
Yeah. Well, I've never done any of them. I think I've done Legoland. Yeah, that was all right.
Yeah. I did the Disney in California, but I did that in the 70s. So, like when we did the Universal Studios tour, they still had the parting of the Red Sea and all the Western exhibits and stuff. Like I did it way back when. It was pretty funny.
See, I just find them just like so staggeringly expensive for essentially what they are.
And when you're a child, you think back with these great memories of riding the coasters and stuff. But the adults go, that was an hour and a half in line. Yeah,
I remember the queuing. Oh God,
yeah.
We queued for ages at Legoland for like this stupid little little mini car thing the kids just ride around in. They have like a big one that's which all the kids got like proper traffic signals and road and markings, everything, and the kids get to like do lessons to drive the car and stuff like that.
Really?
But there was this like stupid little thing where you just basically get in the car and just like go around a little tiny little track, and my son was like 5 or something like that, and he was like on the spectrum, and they stand him in front of the operator, and the operator asks him, how old are you? And my wife says, oh, he's 5. No, sorry, he's got to tell us. What do you mean he's got to tell us? No, you can't have the parent tell us how old he is. We have to confirm how old he is by him telling us how old he is.
Yeah. And that
what are you talking about? How do you know? How do you know he can speak properly? How do you know he's not have problems?
Well, I was just going to say, at 5 years old, my autistic son would have just stood there and looked at them.
Yeah.
Right?
It's exactly what ours did too.
And
it was just like somebody. Kelly went full Karen on them in the middle of Legoland.
You fucking
Well, it just seems so ridiculously unfair, and it doesn't tell you at the beginning of the queuing that your child must be stand in front of Lord Vader and tell you his life story.
Yeah. Where did you hide the plans?
What is your favorite color?
Exactly.
No,
Yeah.
What is your quest?
Yeah. No English, senor.
Yeah, it should have just like said, "Gone, okay."
Yeah. Yeah. Does anybody here speak Romulan?
Ich bin Deutschen.
Yeah. Sorry, but the kid's been studying Klingon. Do you have a translator?
Shit.
Yeah, that stuff's crazy. But I mean, what happened to if you're this high, you can go in? Like, it wasn't that a lot easier?
Yeah. And let's face it, in the days you were going, everybody was fucking high.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, especially the carnies I went to, because they were all smoking pot and handing it out.
Yeah, selling it to you. Yeah, if a little sign said, "If you're this high, see the manager. He'll sell you some more drugs."
Yeah.
Because you ain't high enough.
Yeah, and if you're only this high, the Cheech and Chong showing is to the right. There's a thing I wanted to bring up about Trump in the other show that we didn't get to.
Oh yeah.
So
is that the drug thing?
Yeah.
It's called now.
Yeah.
Hydrochloroquine.
Yeah, the malaria thing. So Ronald Gump could find himself in real trouble coming up here. I'm just going to show it as if we were doing the,
Donald Trump's going to find himself in trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
Shock news.
Yeah, but his, the hydroxychloroquine fucking, whatever thing, the malaria drug, right?
Hydroxychloroquine.
When I look at that word, the letters start to dance, man. It doesn't work, Yeah. And, but it's, it might have killed, it might be responsible for thousands of deaths at this point. And he, as you can see right there, he on, faux news, was touting that he was taking it and it's the perfect thing and that's all you need and blah, blah. I really, really hope that somebody brings up a big fat liable on this.
To be fair, he wasn't the only one.
No, but he was leading the country at the time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about looking to leadership on what to do, if the president comes out with pseudoscience as the thing, there's a whole bunch of dumbass redneck fucks that are going to follow along,
Well, he also wanted you to drink bleach and shove UV lamps up your arsehole as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This is how to clean your colon. That was almost Ross Perot's voice. Anybody remember that guy? He was hilarious little dude that went into the political race years back. But yeah, that whole like conspiracy stupid during COVID is still biting people in the ass, you know. And then when you've put this one into it, Illinois and Massachusetts are now seeking to take Trump off the ballot as well. That guy's life is just every single, you know, thing that has missiles and bombs is just hovering around his existence, waiting to take him out right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Missiles and bombs. That was another great Paul McCartney track, wasn't it?
Missiles
and bombs. La, 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 la.
I remember the story because John Lennon didn't like it because it wasn't angry enough.
Just one look from Yoko. That was it.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not gonna do it, John. I'm not like it.
Because she talks like that, you know.
Yeah. Oh, the Yoko thing. I mean, that's one of those things that you could always just have some funny jokes about, right?
Poor Yoko.
Yeah.
She just must love being her.
Oh man, you know. And I don't know that she truly broke up the Beatles, but she was a great scapegoat, and it's just never going to go away. You know. I don't really know the story, you know. I wasn't a big Beatles fan until I got to be about 30 years old.
Yeah.
You know.
And even then, still don't really care.
Oh,
It was just a band.
Yeah,
it was just a
you know,
band.
Yeah. You know, I mean, it's they probably did themselves a favor by going out when they did versus, you know, doing the Elvis thing with the costumes and butt sticking out and stuff and whatnot. You know, who wants to die on the toilet trying to push out a burger? You know, that's not a way to go.
Well, it's a choice. Wouldn't mind.
I think it was
better being eaten but blown up on the toilet.
Oh my God, that's a funny story. I want to know how that toilet blew up. Was it his own gas? Did he eat Taco Bell for a month and just go in there and sit down and just go boom and just blow the fucking thing up?
It's targeted by Russian hackers.
This is the us we will blow up.
They got like a periscope back in the Kremlin, and they're just looking through it, just little eyepiece with little crosshairs, and I'm doing the actions in front of me. Why nobody can see
that
it.
was too.
Yeah, but they've got the little crosshairs on it. They just see the little bum coming towards the camera. Go, okay, fire one.
We shall take the crack down.
Just a tiny little rocket goes along the sewer system out of the Kremlin, all the way
like
across Russia, across the Atlantic.
Yeah, the size of a frog's finger. Just This is why we have to guard our privacy in life, because you don't want to be recognized by your own cornhole and be targeted for death.
Yes.
Yeah. Never mind facial recognition. We have entered the age of brown eye recognition. But the biometrics of the bum.
Oh dear. I'm gonna have to start putting more tape over in the front of my webcam.
I bet LG is making a smart bidet right now that can recognize its owner.
all those ones in Japan. You actually sit on it and it well. Domino Gato. Dick Dawson-san.
I know you like a heavy wash. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, you have voice authentication conversation with your bidet. You know.
No, it won't be voice authentication. It'll be rectal fart
Yeah.
identification.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Dawson. Can I watch your backside today? You know. Or what if your name is Dave? I'm sorry, Dave.
Open the pod day door. Open the pod day doors, Hal.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Dave. I saw your lips moving. What are you talking about? I don't have any down there.
Yeah.
That's Mrs. Dave's got those.
I didn't know you could speak, Bung Hal. 1 second, I need a can. I'll be really fast.
And the show delves down into the gutters once again. Where you people like, we know you like it down there. You're comfortable in the gutter.
Stanley Kubrick is like, that's not how I wrote the movie. Excuse me. Here, let me put that in. Oh, I opened it before putting it in the cozy. Oh, come on, don't make a mess. Oh, I did it. Talented hands of a Canadian.
You don't need one of those fluffers.
No. Mine's tires. See? They're tires. Yeah. It's
You either got a very, very small car or you're a ginormous man.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's to make sure that everybody knows that I'm an automotive enthusiast, and as such, I have seriously boring conversation if you want to come over for supper. It's to scare people off. Would you like to talk about carburetors for 2 hours?
Welcome to the 42 Minutes Later show. It's carburetor night. What's your favorite carburetor? Oh, that would be the Dawson JP 220 with the actuating fluffometer.
Yeah. Andrew Petrie in the chat says, hey, I remember working at Bouchard Gardens. I know that place well. And seeing an Asian dude standing in the toilet seat. And he's thinking, what the fuck are you doing?
I've told this story before, that when I was at university, they actually had to write instructions on the wall of the toilet for our foreign students to understand that the toilet seats were not for standing on while you take a shit, because they're just used to sitting in a hole in the ground. And in some places in like France and stuff, they were doing that when I was still doing it as a kid. You go to a toilet and there was just like a hole.
I have actually, very recently, I was watching a YouTube video where somebody was saying, well, yeah, I'm a big fan of crouching toilets. I don't like that sitting on them thing anymore.
Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about? I had to look it up. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, it was a thing.
I'm old and I have bad knees and stuff. I don't want to,
Yeah.
I want to sit.
Yeah, I sit down when I pee. I can't even bother doing this. And that's even a urinal.
Get some
Big
funny looks,
one.
but I walk my own beat.
Hey, you can just reach down, grab that little bar of soap, and give your bum a wash while you're at it. Oh, did you see that when it was at some music festival and some woman was like filming, and she went into the toilets for some reason, and just had this music festival, and there was a guy there. He was standing at the urinal, and he picked up the little puck in the urinal and washed his hands with it in the urinal. He was washing his hands. Oh my god!
Really?
and then he sort of like looked around for where to wipe his hands off. He's just like, not anywhere near me, thanks. Yeah.
Would you mind not touching the door on your way out somehow?
Yeah. he thought it was just some large sink. No.
Oh my god. Yeah. Sadly, his father died from eating a strange little packet of gum that came with an acoustic guitar. My God. Wow. Yeah, Forrest Gump was right. Stupid is as stupid does.
That clip is on YouTube somewhere if anybody wanted to search for it. But yeah, good luck. Good luck trying to find it. Yeah, man washes hand in urinal at a music event. I don't know. Yeah, it could have been worse here. You could have taken a bite of the cake.
Okay. Yeah, hold on. At that point, I think he was actually just going home. I mean, it's just
what, back into the turtles?
Yeah, that's where he lives.
Yeah. Oh, hilarious!
Wow. Where do you live? That's a normal sink for washing your hands. I mean, what the hell?
With that lovely flowing yellow water.
Yeah,
that's collected at the bottom of it.
Yeah. Oh, it's pre-ammonia to make sure that I'm disinfected. This is great.
Yeah. I had all these wounds. They're all healed up now for some reason. Oh, dear.
Oh, man, that's nasty.
Well, it could be worse. He could be drinking it, so.
Oh, yeah. I know a funny story about that.
We know quite a lot of funny stories about that.
Yeah. I think
we're going to do that. We're going to do it on the piss drinkers 42 minutes later show as a special.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. A night of golden rewards.
We'll get taken down for medical misinformation.
How to refill your own bleach bottle.
Yeah. Use it to clean your windows, but don't drink it. Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
PJ CNET in the chat says Dave Murphy. Piss drinker Dave. Oh my God. I can't show that funny commercial thing about him in the Coca-Cola ad anymore because we get brutally copyright trouble for that now. Whoever wrote that song is sick of it being used for gags.
Was it? I don't know. What was it? A Pepsi?
Coca-Cola.
Pepsi? Was it a Coke ad?
Yeah. Yeah. It's the girls. I just want to make love to you. The old commercial. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to redub a new one then.
Yeah. All we have to do is replace the song, right? It's no big deal. Yeah. That's funny as hell. I still have it. You know, we should do that. That would be funny. Yeah. Oh, there was another thing I wanted to bring up tonight, too, that we didn't get to. So, Google has hired an independent contractor to pay you $50 to put your children in a bunch of different outfits and take pictures of them and submit them for AI scanning and training and whatnot. You get $50 to exploit your child this way. And who is the independent contractor that is doing this? That's right. Canadian internet giant Tues. It's revolting. It's revolting. Please do not sell your child's soul for $50, you fucks.
No. 120 minimum.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you got to
get the true value of your child out.
Yeah, you got to be able to afford weed, beer, and pizza, right?
And you only have to get a smaller pizza as well because you sold the child.
Yeah. But yeah, $50 to completely exploit your child for the rest of their lives in the AI thing. They've been mapped in the whole bit. Oh my God. Yeah. So way to go, tell us, way to make us Canadians look good. Fucking fucks. Oh man. I can't deal with that kind of crap, That's too far. What does $50 get you in life? Come on, think ahead.
I don't know. Make a great super chat.
Or at least half of one,
Yeah, we'll get we'll get Sergeant Buckchuck half an hour in his dumpster.
Yeah.
A full 100 gets him the full hour.
Todd in the chat says, but it's 50 Canadian dollars. Exactly. That's like 12.50 or something these days, you know?
50 pence.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
Not even enough for a pack of smokes.
Yeah. Broken banana.
It was that a Christmas banana that got broken.
Yeah, it got used a bit too much.
Yeah, don't overly flex that banana. But yeah, you know, that's brutal. $50 to let your child be. Come on, don't do that. I just can't believe that. Like, TELUS reports massive profits. Why would you even play this game? You know, Google must be paying them a bunch to get the information. You know, there's no way Google's taking a cut of the 50. They're paying on top, which makes it even worse.
Wow.
You know, I hate that crack. You know, Jesus. But it does show that people are stupid.
Well, yeah. Well, we know that.
Very stupid. New Year's resolutions. Did anybody make them? And have you already broke them? I stopped doing that years ago when I realized I'm just, you know, I do what I do. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna struggle to change one thing and, you know, whatever, you know.
Well, I made a New Year's resolution this year to not give up smoking this year. So, and I'm still on course, so I'm doing well.
There you go. Yeah. Nobody likes a quitter, Dunk.
No. Otherwise, I'll just turn into an obnoxious git. A different kind of obnoxious git, admittedly. But
just more hyper and, you know, always snacking. Who wants to hear him eating through the whole show? I don't, you know.
Oh, I better get another cup of coffee.
Yeah, Lauren's got it. My resolution was no resolutions. I like that.
Oh, I tell you what. I asked we asked our son, "Well, has he got any New Year's resolutions?" He says, "Yeah, 4K."
That's a good answer.
Brilliant.
That's a good answer.
That's a monitor joke for anybody who doesn't get it.
Yeah. What do you think? I was watching MKBHD doing tech, looking forward to this year, and again, the Apple Vision Pro came up. Am I alone here that all this headset VR augmented reality stuff just looks like a goddamn headache in waiting? Like, are you gonna sit there with this bulky multi-pound thing strapped to your freaking noggin? You know, who's gonna do that? Does anybody remember the Nintendo Virtual Boy? You know, that didn't end well.
Yeah, I mean, have you actually used any VR?
No.
Actually used it?
No. All that pseudo 3D just makes me ill. I've never, you know, I tried it before. That
is the unfortunate side effect of it.
Yeah, I tried the first Oculus. A friend of mine had it, and I was just like, oh my God, this is awful. I can't do this, you know?
Because if you can get past that, it's bloody amazing. And that's just from a few years ago. I think the Apple thing with its, you know, super high resolution stuff, and of course you are paying through the nose for it, is going to be absolutely staggering. But it's just whether or not you can get through. I mean, and of course the way they're doing it's going to be lighter. It's not going to be quite as heavy as the other stuff. But you are still going to be taking these goggles off with like leaving rings around your eyeballs.
Yeah.
But
like even MKBHD said today, like, who's going to wear that freaking heavy thing on their head for hours? Don't know that I could. And he's tried it out, right?
Yeah, I don't think they could do it for hours. I mean, the thing is, PJ's just been talking about it as well. But you remember they used to do like VR headset sort of things back in the arcades years ago, and they were practically suspended on wires because the headsets were like a full blown helmet. It was just way too heavy, and I used to get those in the arcades years ago.
Yeah, well, there was one you guys had over in the UK for a bit, and it was based on Commodore Amigas on the inside, I think. I remember seeing something about that. I don't remember ever seeing that one.
No, I never got to use anything like that. But
and an Apple Vision Pro will be almost $5,000 Canadian for something that you only want to wear for an hour or so at a time. I mean, holy God. To me, all the people buying this right now are helping to afford the research so that people like me can get a comfortable glasses version in about 5 years. That's what you're all doing. You're just funding the research.
Yeah, and I'll be happy to do that, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm kind of interested about it. I'm kind of excited. I think the possibilities could be quite interesting. Given that. The thing is about the whole VR thing is no one has actually come up with that absolute killer app that makes you want to go out and get it. It's like even the iPad, when they brought the iPad out, Apple didn't really know what people were going to do with it. It was the developers that came up with the great things that you could do with it. And it becomes like, second nature to us. Something like the Apple Vision might become second nature to us, but it just needs that special thing. But it's kind of fascinating that you can wear this and you don't need monitors or a keyboard. You've got the full resolution right in front of you. So
I do agree with that part, but they're setting it up as if it's like the one computing device you could need. But then everybody who's tried it has been like, I couldn't wear that for more than about an hour or so. So this is what I mean. We're in a transitional period where it's not really ready. And we need these early adopters to help fund it, even though Apple's $1 trillion company and has billions in the bank. For some reason, other people have to.
And also, you're completely disconnected from, if you're working in an office environment and wearing one of these things, you're completely disconnected from everybody. Even though they are promising like this fake face thing that goes on the front of the glasses.
That's creepy,
so people
man.
can stare at you, or you're doing a virtual, Zoom talk, and they'll create an avatar while you're doing it. Those just take it off and just go your laptop camera.
If somebody did that with me, I would be like, take that fucking thing off right now, or I'm hanging up. There's no way I'm talking to insert video game character name here,
Well, it's like I was telling you about, someone's doing a review of like some Apple headphone set or something like that, and it's got a button on it so you can get pass through. So if someone comes and talks to you, you can press the button to hear them, as opposed to just taking the fucking headphones off and speak to them like a human being.
I know.
So, hang on, I'm going to press the button so I can hear you.
Could you speak to my left ear, because that's the one that has the microphone on it? I mean,
I'm listening to Oasis and the other headphones, so you got to speak loudly.
Yeah, I got a loud drunk in my right.
Just take the fucking thing off.
Yeah, Oh, totally. And then there'll be. A few after they get this down properly, there'll be the Apple Vision Pro connected to Tesla, and you can just drive with your Vision Pro on. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, Ossifer, but I had it on bumper car mode. It's just.
But let's face it, if you spend like £3,500 or like 5,000 Canadian dollars on one of these virtual units, then you don't have to pay £1,500 every 2 years to replace your sex doll.
The Apple Hand coming soon.
Actually, that device that we showed earlier did look a bit like an Apple product, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. That's called the iProd.
They don't. When you take that out, you don't do an unboxing. You do an untrousering.
Yeah.
It's got that lovely fresh apple smell.
Yeah.
Not for long, it won't.
Yeah. I just want everybody to know that iProd is now a trademark of the Shills.
Yeah.
That's it.
We'll be putting it on t-shirts.
Exactly. Hey, do you want an iProd t-shirt? Wouldn't that be pretty funny? Let us know what the graphic would be.
Yeah. I got an iProd red. God, I'm sore.
Oh.
Yeah, you couldn't take that into the Apple store to the Genius Bar. Say, yeah, my iPod's not working. Yeah, let me just do a demonstration. No, not here, not here. Not at the store. Oh,
Yeah. You'd have to start walking through a UV light as you enter the store just to make sure that you're disinfected and shit. Yeah. And sir, you said your iProd isn't working properly. That's right. Can I see it? Hold on. Let me pull it up. Not here.
Did you get the 20 gig of cock or the 40 gig of cock?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh God. Okay, this is a bad joke, but it would give new meaning to dark mode. It gets bigger.
And I thought I was the casual racist around here.
You know, I'm not sure ending on the sex doll head was the right transition we needed to this show right now.
It was the best way to end that show. Definitely.
Somebody actually made an iProd t-shirt already, but it sucks butt, so ours will be better. CF Beauty went and found it. Yeah. No, that's not how it's done. We'll do it properly. Oh, that was funny. I need to catch my breath. I actually,
can you imagine the adverts with it? You know, with the iPod, and you've got people dancing in the white silhouette of the iPod and the headphones. But we just got an iPod with people dancing with this.
So the white
dildo.
silhouette always curls around the backside and disappears.
Yeah,
lickety split. Yeah. Apple's going to bring out a new floppy disk that just stands up to attention when you need it.
No, they won't. I tell you what. You know what Apple will do. Well, they'll just make the vagina Bluetooth, so there'll be no jack. You won't be able to plug into it without a special device, a proprietary Apple device. And
if you read the fine print, you actually, by using the device, sign yourself up to make sure that your member is a proprietary Apple device. You agree to give all control over to Apple.
Hey, Lickety Split says, no teeth. I'm working on it.
CF Beauty found this one. I pooed. That's a good one.
Yeah, it'd be great to wear that in the Apple store.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm at my limit here. I'm gasping for air. Okay, so
yeah, I need to suck on your Apple eye lung.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Wouldn't that be interesting? Okay, so Apple goes into the replacement organ business, right?
Oh my God!
So you could have an eye kidney, you know. If you wanted to go for an upgrade, instead of a ball sack, you could have an eye sack. It's controlled by your phone, so you know you can release when you want to. It's all Bluetooth.
Well, in the eye kidney, you can pour alcohol through it up to a limit of 500 liters,
and then
but
you
if
have to pay
if-
extra.
Yeah. If you want more,
Yeah. How many heartbeats a month would Sir like? You know?
oh God! Hey, this is the future. I'm not being funny, but I wouldn't be at all surprised if this is the kind of future we are actually talking about. you know?
Yeah.
Your body will be on a subscription service.
Yeah. You think your neighbor's sneaking around in your backyard, so you could just bring out your phone and, you know, add night vision to your eyes for one night for like $5 and go out and see if you can see them or something. Oh man. This would literally be humanity if it was up to Elon Musk. You know?
Hey, it's not just Elon Musk; it's all of them. So
you're not wrong.
all these businesses who think they can make a buck. Out of you.
Yeah.
That's what they'll all be doing.
Yeah.
It's the same with the people who are doing AI. They're not doing it for the greater of human endeavor and stuff like that.
No,
they're
it's
just out
cabbage.
to make a buck.
That's right.
Mm.
Yeah.
And that story that I was going to do tonight that we skipped, where they got a paint. They're going to paint on the roofs of houses to reflect, the sunlight and stuff. They're not out doing it to save the world. They'll sell the paint.
That's
make
right.
Billions.
That's right.
Mm.
It's very much like the buzz. If the buzz of a thing stays, then the marketing equals the buzz, and then we start believing that the products are actually to change the world, until you see the board of directors decide that layoffs have to happen because profits are more important. Then it's always the same story.
Yeah. Well, that's the interesting thing. A friend of mine said to me years and years ago that he says he's not worried about the climate change situation, because what will happen is somebody will figure out a way to solve it and become mega rich at the same time.
Right.
And that's how it's going to be solved.
Yeah.
Eventually. And then of course, like you say, that will come into profit. So we'll just save the earth a little bit. Because we'd save it all the way, we wouldn't get enough profits, because then we'll be out of business.
Yeah.
So we'll save it just enough to keep the company going.
Yeah.
Until we can bleed you all dry.
Exactly. Exactly. I've said it before, but I think that the higher ups, like, the properly rich dudes that, you're a single person living at home, but you have somebody that does your laundry, somebody that makes your breakfast and blah, blah, and whatnot. And you're that,
Call your mum.
Yeah. Like Michael Douglas or whatever from The Game, that rich guy, very soon a whack of those dudes are going to jump in their cars, drive off, pull up to the coffee shop where they usually get their cool shit or whatnot, and the door is closed because nobody could possibly afford to live anywhere near enough to get to work on time to actually work there. Right? The whole thing is just very close. There's a lot of people that really they're not even people aren't amassing and doing big demonstrations going, we need more fair wages and stuff. Maybe we should be, but it's just a matter of life that in really expensive city centers, people can barely afford to even be.
No. So, so we just should bring back slavery. Simple as that.
Jesus Christ.
And we can house them in a little center, like a 2-bedroom apartment. We can just put them all in there.
Yeah. Here we go.
500,000 of them.
Yeah, just like Monty Python Catholics in a 2-room apartment, But yeah, it's a true thing. I mean, all kinds of low-paying jobs are just desperate for workers these days. And you always hear about how, it's so hard to find employees. No, it's so hard to find employees that will make you rich while they literally have to sleep on the couch in a 2-bedroom apartment with 3 people just to make it viable financially. People have got to get sick of that to the point where it evens out a bit more. You got people working for minimum wage so that the corporation can report a few billion in profit. The fuck? You know?
See, the thing is, what we might end up seeing is just like, instead of like, Amazon warehouses, outside that like deliver stuff onto the centers, and what we'll have is Amazon megacities. where if you're, there'll be the hospitals, the schools, the housing, everything, and the housing will be the same as in one of those warehouses where you get like into a little lift thing that takes you up onto the 40th shelf where you live.
Yeah, but you're talking about like those factories in China, like Foxconn and whatnot, where you literally move there and live there. Mm-hmm. Right? It's already a thing. We just don't really have it, right? But that's, people, flying cars, a couple of people in the chat there. A flying car just looks like a crashed airplane until it gets to fly. But if a car can't take off and land like the Harrier, straight up and down, you're in a traffic jam on the highway. What is your flying car going to do for you? It's not like you can take off. It's stupid. That's why airplanes are on airports and we drive cars to them.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you imagine your cars could do that, and you're on like the motorway or some freeway or whatever you want to call it, and you're all like stuck,
and everybody just starts going boop, 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 boop.
Everybody just goes up. We go, oh wait, the airways are all
crash,
stuck
boom,
now.
boom, boom. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, most people cannot drive a car properly. Do you want to add a third dimension to their confusion? It's not a good idea. It's the same with amphibious cars. Why the hell do you want a shitty car because of the compromises of making it float and everything when you could just have a car that you drive to a boat? It's dumb. I got an idea. I'm going to make a horse SUV, and I'm going to take the engine out and put a horse in the front. That way I don't have to put gas in it. It's just,
I thought you could to get a horse and put wheels on it.
Well, roller skates. It makes a lot more sense.
Oh, that's a lot of tires. that really is a 16-wheeler.
That's funny. I ride a 16-wheeler. How many horsepower it's got? One.
No, I definitely want to see a horse on roller skates now. That would be brilliant.
Yeah, me too.
It would be like Bambi on ice.
Yeah, and not at the circus, but just in regular life.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny. You were talking about. I can't remember what you were talking about. You're talking about going 3 different directions. Blah blah blah. I saw this video today by a flat earther, and he was saying, "Oh, the Earth is going in all these ridiculous directions. It's going in 4 different directions at the same time." I was thinking, 4? 4 directions. Pray tell, what is this extra 4th dimension of which you speak?
Well, okay, maybe if he means it's moving through time as well, but
no, he didn't. He didn't mean that.
I don't think he did. No, I do not think he did.
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah,
PJ would know him.
Yeah, he's probably thinking like one of those people who made internet mice back in the late 90s, an 8D mouse, and it just had all these stupid buttons on that nobody ever knew what to do with.
Well, that was one of the funny things is when you see people would like selling like contact lenses and things like that, and they're saying HD vision. What? Yeah,
I would hope it's better than that.
Yeah, 1920 by 1080. What are you talking about? My eyes are much better than that.
No doubt. If that's the case, I want somebody else to give me the prescription, you moron.
I just thought, which is so funny, they're just like applying high definition to just anything.
Yeah. Like the mid 80s, you could even buy sunglasses that said turbo on them. Why? Nobody knows. But you could. Yeah, I had a pair of them. They said turbo on one side only. And to me, that
Excellent.
was awesome because, probably a Saab 900 was in my neighborhood. I don't know,
Yeah. That side was obviously better than the other side, obviously.
Yeah. But yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying now. I'm just making shit up. Like they did.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna have to get up for a can of beer soon. It's one of those
Ooh.
things. Yeah.
Bit of exercise in the day doesn't hurt.
Hey, you got to go the extra mile to keep yourself in shape.
Or in your case, 10 yards.
Yeah, I have to open a door. It gets my arm involved.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I shouldn't have done that on this show.
oh dear.
Yeah. I do not have a collection of heads. Never mind.
No! Not fake ones, anyway.
God damn, I couldn't believe that story was real. I have the head. You can attach it to multiple bodies. I've even bought the mounts. Like, seriously, this is a thing? It sounded like somebody talking about, changing the old leaf spring suspension to 78 Trans Am into like a 4-link for drag racing or something. I couldn't believe it, man.
Yeah.
That was fucked up.
Yeah, it could have been worse. It could have come. It comes with a Manfrotto quick plate, so you can slap it onto your tripod and just get it to the perfect height that you need.
Oh my God!
Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Just having a sex doll's head on a tripod in the middle of the room. Just
yeah.
Here's the right height.
Here's the vacuum attachment. And I mean, what the fuck was all that about?
I have no idea. But for £1,500 in a super chat, I'll find out for you. Oh, the wife will love it.
BME and CF Beauty and so on, the research team there, they come up with some crazy shit for us in that fucking room, man. Holy shit.
Well, the sad thing is, there's some crazy shit out there. They find it.
Yeah.
The fact that it exists is the weirdest thing.
That's the other thing, right? And I would say, even the more crazy articles that we report on, you should actually know, because it just keeps your perspective. If you think your life's a little bit weird and off the wall and whatnot, well, you're not the woman who saw Freddie Mercury carved into her spoon when it was clearly Michael Jackson. So,
yeah, that was so funny. When in pre-show we were looking at that thing and, wait a minute, that's not Freddie Mercury.
Yeah,
yeah, who's that? That's Michael Jackson. That's Michael Jackson.
Yeah. It was clearly the bad outfit. You could see it. Come on.
Yeah.
Morons. Okay, give me 1 second here. I'm just going to refill my thirst quencher.
Yeah, no problem. It's like the people who see Jesus in a slice of toast, or Jesus sends messages, from heaven, and he'll put his image onto a slice of toast, and people look and go, "Oh, look, it's Freddie Mercury," and Jesus goes, "No, it's not. It's not Freddie Mercury. It's me. It's me." It's like, no wonder he hasn't come back. Nobody will recognize him. Or he'd be in a bad police photo fit, and it's Liam Gallagher. No, it's Jesus. God's sake. You bastards. Oh, he's gone for a long walk to the did he go for a beer, or did he go for a Dunkin' Donut? Because it's been a long time. Oh well. He's gone for a big Dunkin'. No one would know what Jesus looked like. Yeah, PJ, yeah, you're right. He's that white guy with the beard, the traditional Jerusalem look. Yeah, he's going to look like I don't know.
All right.
Jesus Christ, what? Hey, talking about Jesus Christ Superstar, he's back.
I had to see a man but a horse.
Was it a eye horse?
Yeah.
Was it on roller skates?
Yeah, in training, no, almost fell over.
Were you fluffing it with a gamepad?
Easy now.
That's what we said to the horse.
I would never admit that in public. It was a Google Stadia paid gamepad, so it doesn't count. Doesn't exist. So where to now?
I don't know. Could we out the gutter or further in?
We usually try for one and end up the other.
It's up to you, chat, to help us.
Yeah. What do you guys think is the most important thing going on in the world right now? Is technology addressing the needs of masturbation enough for you? Do you think technology could make it so that maybe it's easier to not get caught doing something like that in public? You know, what's that guy's name again in the grocery store? God damn, that was disgusting. I was trying to lead to that and like make a clever joke, but every time I think of it, it just creeps me out, you know?
See, the funny thing is, you know, we used to like make jokes and laugh about it's like, you know, chimpanzees in the zoo, just like masturbating and wanking off and shitting everywhere.
Yeah.
And you think actually in reality, the human race isn't any different. Because they're all just doing it. It's like, you know, in the stores, in plastic dolls' faces.
Yeah.
And we got a special machine to help you do it, and here's a butt plug, and some tablets you can take to make your cock grow. It's just Jesus Christ. You're obsessed. You're obsessed, humanity.
I got an idea. What if the grocery store guy was just trying to figure out how to hook up with the head guy? You know, maybe he was like, going to leave him a message in a foreign, like, look, I'm ready. Call me, you know.
I'm gearing up. I think what we need to do with the human race is put more bromide in the waters. just calm people's cocks down a little bit.
What do they call that? Saltpeter. Yeah.
He's salty Peter.
Is that how it works?
He's a lovely guy. He's down the road. He's always wanking in the Waitrose.
Yeah. Blown home a couple of times.
Yeah, I don't know where he gets the name Salty Peter from. I don't want to find out.
There was a thing I saw in the news the other day with the help of a bunch of satellites. They were tracking ocean activity of ships, commercial ships, fishing boats, so on and whatnot. And they found that almost 50% of activity in the ocean is actually untraced and unknown. And doesn't that make you wonder? We all guard borders and everything for drug trafficking and stuff so deep. And then these guys are like, hey, you know what? We really don't know what everybody's up to out there. You know, maybe it would be a good idea to get on it a bit more.
Well, there was those two big, huge container ships coming from North Korea off to Russia to drop off shit tons of military equipment.
Yeah.
And they just decided to switch off their trackers on the way in. So, never could follow them.
Yeah, they should have been shot down and blown up as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
You know, because there's that whole thing where Russia used a bunch of North Korean stuff. You know, I want to bring this up with Starsky and Commander McMillan tomorrow because I'm thinking that, you know, North Korea, I mean, when you look at a satellite picture of the country at night, most of it's dark because they don't even have electricity, you know. I can't imagine that North Korea is somebody who could keep funneling massive amounts of armaments over to Russia. That was probably 3/4 of everything they had. And it was probably on Pootlers. Don't worry, I'll take care of you. You know, that kind of thing, right?
Well, I wouldn't be at all surprised if a country like North Korea can keep funneling it because, you know, like you say, that is all they're doing.
True.
That is basically what the entire country is up to at the minute. It's just like producing weapons and arms.
Yeah, but they're so segregated from the general world community. How strong is their economy to really be doing this stuff, right? You know, some of the needs they have to make these things don't come from themselves, you know,
No.
right?
Maybe they're just buying them all on Temu, getting them from China for like, you know, $10 a tank, and and then giving them to Putin. There you go. Yeah. Meanwhile, they'll offload them into Russia, and just like, you know, a cigarette burn on the side of them. All the tanks start deflating.
Yeah. And then you got to look at it, right? You got to look at it. So if North Korea is sending stuff over to Russia so that they can lob it over the fence at our friends in Ukraine, isn't that more of an argument for the U.S. to stop this whole, oh, well, you can only use our weapons for this and that and blah, blah. Like, you know, I think those things have to be relaxed a bit so that these guys can just go, hey, you know what? That fucking thing needs to be blown up. Take it out. Never mind and whatnot, you know?
Yeah, don't know.
You know,
I don't know.
Yeah,
because I'm sure that just comes into small print of just like, you know, political stuff that we don't.
Oh, it's backdoor deals and blah blah. Politics is so fucking ugly. It makes me sick. You know.
Yeah. So does food for me. But,
Yeah. And human companionship. You know.
Yeah. That's why I like you.
Yeah, I'm subhuman, so I don't really count.
Yeah. You don't quite reach that, you know, level.
Yeah. You know, discovering the 3 seashells really helped me improve my class level, though, I'll tell you. I still want somebody to explain to me why they put that in that movie. I know we read a thing from them, but I don't buy it. It has to be more. It has to be more. Yeah.
I don't know.
Who like seashells? They're not smooth. Who would?
Well, it depends how you. I don't know. I don't know. It could be like, you know, future Apple devices that, you know,
seashell
do magic stuff that, you know.
Yeah,
it's not like you're actually using actual seashells and scraping your ass with them. Yeah. I'm sure that's not was the connotation, but I'm sure it's something.
An seashell is what you use when you can't get home to your bidet toilet.
Well, the thing is, if you took a Neanderthal or just any other Canadian and shown them a toilet, I mean, they would probably just drink out of it like a dog. Say, "Oh, look, there's a continuous well. You pull this handle and it just fills up with more water."
There's no room for an igloo in an igloo for a toilet. So just, you know, yeah.
I wasn't talking about the Eskimos. I was talking about Neanderthals.
Oh yeah, so Yorkshiremen,
Welshmen, Scotsmen, Englishmen.
Leave the Isle of Wight out of it. They know that speed limits are, you know, for the weak.
No, they're still looking forward to seeing a toilet.
Yeah. And the Isle of Man, they don't count. Anybody that puts on the TT race is fucking cool in my book. No way. Maybe sonic seashells. Oh, that's it. You got to vibrate the seashell really fast so it gives your backside a little sonic clean blast. Mike 71 in the chat's got it figured out. There you go.
But don't use it if it's too old, because it's just loosening everything up and it'll just all come splashing out.
Yeah. My fucking spine again.
Oh, shit out my kidneys.
Yeah. Doris, help me out, will you?
Someone shoved my intestines back in my arse.
Todd in the chat says Isle of Man 3-legged races. Yeah, by that do you mean the sidecar racing with the bikes and the guy on the back? Otherwise, I don't know what you mean.
No, the Isle of Man. That's their symbol on the flag. Is 3 legs.
Really?
Yeah.
You sure it's not just a man with a monster cock?
No, that's just my house. No. On the flag, it's got like 3 legs on it. Yeah, look it up. God knows why.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Yeah,
I've never seen it.
Yeah, it's been cancelled after Rolf Harris got caught, but yeah. I'm Jake the Peg Diddle 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 Dum with an extra leg diddle 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 dum. Oh dear. Yeah, we should not talk about that.
True enough. True enough. So, any plans around the house for later, or is it just off to bed after?
Yeah, I thought I was going to start a roller disco here tonight. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Fucking idiot. What do you think I'm going to do? I'm just going to go to bed.
You never know, you know. You say yeah.
I'm going to start a new nation. All rise up and join me.
Yeah, that'd be a little one, but yeah.
Wow, I tried that in the end of year soliloquy from me. Didn't seem to work much.
That was funny. Yeah, that was funny. The year-end address.
We didn't seem to manage to pull the entire internet together.
I'm shocked that nobody commented on where the
background.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, did nobody recognize that? Did nobody get the joke?
Nobody recognized it whatsoever. Even the people we thought should recognize it.
I know. Should we let it out? Should we?
Go on.
I've been dying to. If you go back and watch,
I tell you what. Maybe there were some images I posted, and maybe you could share those.
Well, hold on. I'll just bring the goddamn thing up for a second. Right? Hold on. So let me see here. Here we go. Yeah, this shouldn't take too long. Okay, so here we go. This year-end address by Dunk. Does anybody recognize the background, where that came from? I'll give you all a hint. If you go to Andrew Merck's Best Friends channel and look at their year-end address, you might find it.
Hang on a sec. I'm just looking for the images.
You got to imagine a goatee.
Okay, I'm going to drop it into...
wherever.
Should I put it in the green room?
Sure. I won't bring this up for too long, but I'll show it. Oh, shit. It's too big. But yeah, this is what it originally looked like. Yeah. And Dunk did his visual wizardry of removing him from his own set so he could use it. It's just unbelievably funny.
Yeah, because he, to be honest with you, it was he did some kind of like new end year address, and it was very, very pompous.
Oh yeah,
and you know, talking about how the channel have managed to keep them in socks and shoes while shooting it in his millionaire mansion with a fireplace behind them that people would dream of.
I know.
and that's just a spare room.
Yeah.
You know, that's not the main room. And so I, you know, it was him that inspired me to do the
whole thing.
the year-end address, and it was so funny because when I was putting it out, Dick was saying, "Oh God, we've got to make sure the comments are down. We can't.
I couldn't believe it didn't happen
because he thought I was going to have a go."
Yeah.
He thought I was going to have a go at him. No, it wasn't. I was just like, "Oh, I'll just have that background. Thank you very much. Thank you."
Now let me show you guys, right? So hold on here. Let me bring this down. So this is the original, and then Dunk made it that, and then had to put the fire back in and the lighting. Like if I go back here and push play, you can see the lighting of the fire is affecting the room and everything. Like he did this properly. This is no, amateur attempt, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can see another Emmy on
Yeah.
my way. Thank you.
But just can I point out, he's not only wearing a polo shirt, but it's a polo shirt that has people playing polo in the spot where it's, like that's just, I'm sorry, dude.
That's just to make sure it's a polo shirt.
Yeah, exactly,
Or it
If
could
there's-
have a massive mint on it.
Have you ever wanted to drive by a mud puddle when somebody's walking? I mean, come on. But enough of that.
No. Shame on you people out there for not noticing.
Yeah. We laughed our heads off.
See, I've done that stuff in the past, even on my own channel, where I've done visual effects work on it, and there was like one shot where I opened up an episode where what was I reading? I can't remember. It's but it was something for dummies book, but I'd recreated the whole book for dummies. I can't remember what the joke was now. But I made a completely new cover for it, and it was like all visual effects work. It was all done digitally, and not a single person noticed. No one noticed. It was just so well done that no one even had a clue that someone had spent hours doing this work for a gag.
Exactly.
That just wasn't worth it.
The best one, Dunk, where do I get the video of the water tower that launches instead of the rocket when you fooled the flat earth guy? Is that up on the internet? Can I bring that up somehow?
Yeah, I'll get you.
Dunk re-edited a rocket launch.
No, don't tell it.
Okay.
Don't tell it. We'll show it. But
It's so funny.
You fill in while I go find it.
Oh, okay, yeah. So back to sex dolls then. No. Yeah.
Oh, back to my favorite subject.
But yeah, this is funny as hell. We'll get it up for you here. It's hilarious. But yeah, we don't like to wade into little social media things and whatnot, but that was just too much to resist.
Yeah, it was. Okay, look, I'll admit, we're not great friends with the enforcer. He blocked us all.
Oh, yeah. Like,
so
we went over and tried to say, hey, would you like to come over and join us for a show? Blocked band.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on here? So,
because they thought we were unprofessional.
Well, we are.
Which could, effectively, we are. That's the whole point.
Actually, not, but,
Yeah.
We're not pompous is the problem.
Oh, here we go. I've got it now. I found it. Copy link.
I don't speak through a goatee stained in somebody else's
No, it's my
love
job.
letter.
Oh, no, I don't want to do that. That's a fucking studio link. Sorry, that was a link to take you to my YouTube studio. That's not going to help you much at all.
Yeah, probably not. Okay, we're almost there.
Hey, we're professionals.
Yeah. That's about as convincing as the guy in Ferris Bueller at the car park. Don't worry, we're professionals. Okay. Okay, so now I want to skip his bullshit in the beginning, right? So what timestamp do I go to here?
Oh, don't ask me that.
Well, where's the launch? Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, I got it. Okay, so okay, here, I'll zoom it in too so y'all can see this properly. So, should I turn on the audio?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Eh? Okay. There we go.
Lift off.
Oh no. There's water everywhere.
Oh, no.
Oh my god. There it is.
The rocket's still there.
Now, if you didn't catch that, let me go back right to here. And you'll look, there's a launch tower on the left. There's a rocket to the right of it. And then to the right of that, behind that boat, that's a water tower.
Yeah.
Now watch what happens.
Lift off.
There goes the water tower. Now, the reason I had to skip through this, right, is because this, where is he? This flat earth idiot here, when presented that video that Dunk edited.
No, it wasn't him. No,
Oh.
it was Russian vids.
Oh, yeah, okay, right. Wrong dude. But another flat earther saw Dunk's edit and went, yep, I believe that one. That one's real because it blows
that's
up.
That's real. That's real until they cut away. Oh, now because I did the cutaways with all the SpaceX crew
with
slapping their faces. And they go, oh, because basically I reversed the shot with the SpaceX crew because they had their hands, in clasped in anticipation, and then they jump up and down screaming. So I reversed it, so they're jumping up and down screaming, and they go, "Oh my god, it's said the wrong thing." So, but the funny thing is, Russian vids thought that was absolutely real. Because it was on MC Tunes channel. He showed it there, and Russian vids said, "Yeah, that's absolutely real. That's not fake." Until they cut away, and then as soon as they cut away, oh no, it's fake.
Yeah.
Just because they cut away, not the fact that it was the water tower launching, and not the rocket. Completely missed it. God, flat Earth is as dumb as rocks.
That's funny as hell. I mean, come on.
And PJ, you've got to love the joke in that flat earthers are just like dumb as rocks sometimes.
Yeah, because basically what you did was recreated the steam rocket that Flat Earth Mike tried to. Oh yeah, no, yeah, that didn't end well.
And the only reason why I did that is because old YouTuber Red's Rhetoric, he used to do these rocket launches, and he did one rocket launch, and it was like it was all over the place. It was really shaky. I said, look, send me the files, and I'll stabilize it and clean it up. And that's what I did. I completely stabilized the rocket launch. It was like rock solid, and I just looked at it and thought,
I wonder.
I could do something with this. No, actually, it was somebody. I think it was somebody in a chat somewhere. Just like said, oh, just make the water tower launch instead. And they go, okay.
That's funny.
It was suggested by somebody, but yeah, took me quite a long time to do that.
I bet.
More time than it should have, but
Mhm.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, but it fooled them. That's the best part,
Yeah,
right? You know?
yeah.
Yeah. You know,
Hilarious.
if it took like, a few days and whatnot and lots of hours, you made people look stupid for their own dumbass beliefs. That's, job done, right?
I've wasted so much time on YouTube. just doing video. Some of my flat Earth debunk videos. God, the amount of time and effort I've put into some of those was hilarious, and none of them can deny it. Or they've tried and they just look foolish. They're just so hilarious. And then of course, there's the whole, Freddie Mercury stuff as well.
That one's awesome.
But
we'll have to show that again.
Complete waste of time. Waste of time.
Well,
Whereas just coming up and chatting with you, 40 minutes on the 42 show and and this show, no effort required whatsoever.
Well, I wouldn't
just showing up.
Yeah, no, that's not true. Now we do,
fair. Yeah. Okay, a fair amount of. Yeah,
No,
nowhere near in comparison. So
no,
doing like 3 weeks work on a
45 minutes pre-show and you're ready to go, right?
Yeah.
Jesus, it's funny too, like flat Earth belief. Why do you think a lighthouse is tall? Why don't they just put the light on the water? If why would you put a crow's nest and send somebody way up to the top of the big mast of a boat if it didn't make a difference? It's just ridiculous,
I saw a fascinating flat Earth video today from someone I won't bother mentioning, but he was having a go at another YouTuber called Creaky Blinder.
Yeah,
and one of his major issues was that Creaky Blinder dresses like a teenager, wearing a t-shirt and a hat and some glasses.
Wow,
like any other normal person. It's like that's it. You're just going to insult him with dressing like a teenager. He's wearing a t-shirt. What?
Wow.
Dick Dawson, you teenager.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at you, you teenager wearing your headphones like that. You damn teenager.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
It was just so funny. That's like,
Why?
Really? That's the I say level. That's the wrong word to use, but that's the level you went to.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it takes to make a point. Is that. That's awful. Kraut says, "Who the fuck is censoring my posts?" Well, I've got moderators, so I can see if posts are deleted, and nobody is. So it could be the YouTube bot doing it, because when they do it, we don't get to even see it, right? We don't know.
Oh, yeah. Don't we do the instead of switching from top chat to live chat? Isn't that the one that?
Yeah, are you in top chat? Did you maybe refresh things or something? I'm in live chat, I think. I don't know, but yeah. There's nothing missing on my end, so it's only it's got to be one of those things, right?
Yeah.
It's not our team.
Yeah, you'll have to be on the show so you can talk naughty words instead of live chat.
Yeah, can't say pee-pee if you're in the chat.
No, but you can say it here. We can say cock, nipples, bottoms, ankles,
squiggly doodum-sums.
All flagitations to you all.
That's how we say hello up here in Canada. Flatulations. Yeah. It never makes for a pleasant experience.
No. Canada, that is.
Yeah. Only in Canada, eh? Pity. Old tea commercial. Well, we're coming up on an hour and a half. God,
we bored people for that long? Are they still here?
Yeah, a couple anyway.
Well, a few people died along the way, I can see.
Yeah, let's count the sock accounts here.
1, 2, 3.
Here, I gotta do that one then.
Oh shit, we got to check that background. Oh, you got to send me that video so I can.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we forgot that one. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Let's make it all about me.
So let's see here. Where are we? We got to do thanks and stuff.
Well, you do that at the beginning.
Oh, that's right. Actually, we opened with that. Does that give me a pass here to not screw it up? And
no, you can just say thanks.
Yeah. Okay.
Just do it. Just say thanks.
Yeah. Thanks.
There you go. Done. Brilliant job.
Wow. They don't call him the best color man for nothing.
Yeah, I can see the Academy Awards, and the award to best human being on earth goes to Dick Dawson.
Yeah,
he walks up to the podium.
Yeah, I have nobody to thank but myself.
No, you're supposed to go thanks.
But I had to make it worse.
I'd like to thank my mother, my father, my sisters, my brothers, my family. I'd like to thank my my accountant, my agent, my producers, my directors. I'd like to thank all of them, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Because it's all by me.
Yeah. I'd like to thank my brother, but I don't have one.
Yeah.
So big thanks to the team: CF Beauty, BME, PJ CNET, Shayna Caldwell, Catalin T. Everybody that's always helping and pitching in and stuff and whatnot, right?
I'd like to say thanks to Teresa. You're always saying goodnight to me. Thank you very much, Teresa. I love you too.
And
all the fans that like me as opposed to Dick. But yeah, thank you. A special hello to you people, because thank you for coming to my show.
Yeah, we have a healthy relationship, as you can tell.
Good night, you buggers.
We'll see you very soon. Remember, if you're not drinking, you're not living. So get to the store and get some more. Is that
glug?
Yeah, I think that's good consumer advice, right?
Well, it's consuming something.